one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Opts for the throw. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Still slugging it out here. All right. Starts with a jump in. Definitely shuts out the jump in. Goes for the super art. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Whiffs the throw. Gets the jump in. Impacts a no-go. Combo with the target combo. Double break forward to pressure the opponent. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. KO! Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jumping. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Combo with the target combo. Very solid corner switch. Both fighters are looking. Hits him with a stop and bow.
Rising tackle.
Bops him with a target combo. A quick breather. Grabs and throws him away. Scrapping it out up close. The impact doesn't do anything. They return to center stage. Jumps. Breaks the block with a throw. Both fighters planning something? Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive in. Player two in dot looking to impress with this super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. In attack range. Close range projectile. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Are we gonna see a projectile hits? Fantastic positioning on show during that round. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in. This is gonna hurt. Oh, sets up with the jump in. Uses the target combo as a fill-up. Player one needs to take advantage of this cage disparity. Nailed it! What's that? Ooh, what a smart throw! Looking for a hole. Player one can't let this drive it back misses. Flatline zone. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. From up above. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. All right, what's coming up next? Combo with the target combo. Shoots off a fireball up close. Taking stock.
Stay down.
Next hit will end the round. Gets him. Player two takes
That
the
is
round
super
like a
cheap,
thief in the
but
night.
alright.
What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Brushes that off and keeps going. Sticks the combo. Raises with power away. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. A quick breather. Risky up close scrap still going. Jumps. Shoryu engine gives them the business. Knockdown and uses the target combo as a fill-in. Forward throw, laying the pressure on Thing. Not much life left, but their drive usage may say pumps the brakes on the impact. Wow, Saturn waited for this opening. Hits that with confidence. Both sides getting ready. Drive impact misses. Excellent block. Sets KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
One more. Fight round. Fight.
Let's lose the power weight. The last round. It's now or never. Super clutch corners. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Connects with the throw. Hits them with a stopping bomb. With super arches to play, it's really anything but turning it right up with a super. Andrew Arasakura finds the mark. Maya's gonna give you the warm and fuzzies, but not the ones that you want. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Both sides getting ready. Player one may be able to pull a fast one. Wraps it up with a throw. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Nails the anti-air. Combo with the target combo. Lots of aggression from both sides. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Brushes off the impact. Very solid corner switch. Had the radar up and running. Oh! Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but this is gonna be bad news. Player two in trouble with no drive. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Lighting up the skies with Kagero no Mai. That was a well-placed projectile. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? The Shoryu engine gives them the fist, hits them with a stopping bomb. Fires a power wave. Combo with the target comp. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Knockdown and super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Oh, what's this? Good heads-up decision opted for the drive impact. Life lead is there, but still the punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Decides to go all in with the power gate. This is gonna hurt. That was the highest if I've ever seen. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
I'll give you that.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in. Nothing stops this train. Turning it right up with a super. Arasakura hits. Maya's gonna show you just why they call her the alluring Kunoichi. Nippon Ichi! What will they betting it all on the drive run? Oh, here we go. Player one needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Going in. This is the time to believe in your abilities. Cross that off. A jump in? There's a burnout. I can't but crowns them from above. Player one throws. What are they gonna do? They are taking this to the absolute depths of in the air. Player two is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Training. Main Street.
I've been a failure, I've been a success.
Period.
I'm like a diamond, I shine under
Tough
pressure.
for a real fight.
But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realized I gotta kill all my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man. If practice makes perfect, then I'm already a veteran. I suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. Destined for greatness, so you know that I'm back again. Back on my feet after I fell down. Always ready for a fight, never back down. At this point, I'm fighting for pride. I'm fighting for reputation on the line, so I'm fighting for mine.
Best versus. Practice. Training. Main Street.
Are y'all tired of playing the sidelines? Gotta make my own.
Just for a real fight.
It's time to heat up for the fight of my life.
Marisa.
It is my time. Brought till I fall.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Deftly shuts out the jump. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Lots of aggression from both sides. Throws him. What's next? Knockdown. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Low heavy for the win. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump hits him with a stopping block. Jumps. Bops him with a target combo. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Uses the target combo as a filler. Oh, says no to the impact. Player sets up with the jump in. Going in, experiencing burnout. Player tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Knockdown and... How did they anticipate that jump in? This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a fireball. Who's gotta do better than that? Player one needs... Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Ooh, you never know what's turning it right up with a super. Terry pumping like the wolf and showing some bang. My man growling with a bang. This might be a pivotal super arc. And whip, they're wide open. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start to go burnout. Do they mean to do that? Reach out and hug them. Player two can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. They are done. Player two clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that football. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Hits them with a stopping block. They can't squander this punish counter chance. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Brushes off the impact. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Player one creates a good point. Hold your breath. Makes a huge statement with that finish. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump into start. Rushes that off and keeps going. Sticks the combo. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Waiting to pounce on this chance to go all in with Terry's rising back. Their opponent's gonna have to break this all in. Oh, let's go. Blocks the impact. Player two is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Going in, and digs in deep to get that driver. KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
You got that?
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in, hits him with a stopping block. Fires a power wave. Uses the target combo as a filler. Drowns him from above. Finds the target. Turns out. Screw power driver. There's no escape. Solid anti-air. Hits that with confidence. squash. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? I can't believe it. They are done. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Get ready. Missiles. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
It's go time.
Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Gets the jump in. The low kick connects. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Jumps up. There's a smart rising tackle. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Gets the jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Were they baiting them into that? Fires a power wave! Digs in deep to get that drive in. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. A quick breather. Hits them with a stop and pop. Very difficult. Oh, burnout triggered. It's a good spot to use the super. Bans all 3 bars to give up one of life's hardest love taps. Take a sip. What'll happen here? They must have a game plan here. Sets up with the jump in. Are we gonna see if he finishes with the throw? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Close range projectile. Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player and whip. They're wide open. What a finish. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
Y'all tired of playing the same lines. Gotta make my own
for a real
highlights.
fight.
It's time to heat up.
Marisa.
My life, show 'em what I got, 'cause you know.
versus online ranked match. First practice. Training. King Street.
Y'all tired of playing the sideline.
Terry.
Gotta make my own highlights.
Up for a real fight.
Of my life, show 'em what I got.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. The move whiffs, and they get nailed with a punish counter. Brushes off the impact. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Absorbs the attack and fires back. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Misses the drive impact. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. From upstairs. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Breaks the block with a throw. Connects with the throw. Still slugging it out at this range. There's a drive impact. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in, pumps the brakes on the impact. Fires a power whip, charges forward. Vintage. Here comes a catastrophe on the go. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. This might be a pivotal. Nothing stops this train. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Okay, this is gonna hurt. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was gonna happen.
Terry.
Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
First online. Practice training. King Street.
Y'all tired of playing the side
Terry.
Gotta make my own for a real fight.
Marisa.
For battle.
For the fight of my life.
Now, find a new rival.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Gets a good read on their opponent. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. All right, what's coming up next? Neither of them willing to back off here. In a dire situation. The punish counter gives them a KO. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jumping. How will they take advantage? Digs in deep to get that drive. Hits them with a stopping block. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Both fighters planning something? Side switch and a smart play to stop the opponent there. Sneaks in above. Burnout activates. Player baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Goes for power basic. Looking to score some big damage. Sets up with the jump in. Player quad a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen.
Terry.
That was catch as you're going to get in a fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. We're here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? Solid combo. Smart throw. That'll do more damage than usual. That drive impact doesn't get through. Gets the knockdown, and now brushes off the impact. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Life lead opens up. They block the overhead and taking stock. Jumps in there. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? This round is so important. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Hits them with a stopping block. Fires a power wave. Oh, there's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player two will need to meet them air to air. Risky play, but it pays off. Are we going to see a comeback? Excellent block. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. All right. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Open, sets up with the jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. What? Block anti-air. Reversal. Drops them from the air. Player one can't let this. Ooh, what a smart throw. Amazing. This is an excellent block. Getting up. Ooh, the drive impact hits flatlines them. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Come on, get ready.
Simple and clean.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Gets the jump in. Grabs him. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Misses the down to the wire. Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Can't tech the throw. From up above, springs forward with the driver. Gets him. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Big throws. Lays down a whirlwind. The throw missed. Their spacing is so on point, like they can't squander this punish counter kick. Waiting to pounce on this chance to go all in with Terry's rising back. Their opponent's gonna have to break this all in. Counting on the super to do the job. Connects with the throw. A quick breather. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance. Sets up with goes for it and puts them down with the impact. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Hits him with a stop and block. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Gets a chance with that jump in. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Checks with the projectile. Good anti-air. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Will that drive impact get punished? Will they be able to manage what little drive gauge they have? Throws them. What's next? Knockdown.
Where you going?
This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Takes a trip. Lays down to the wire. Were they baiting them into that? KO. Player two hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Bogey whirlwind to up the ante. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Springs forward with the drive rush. Player two ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player two in Dyers hits him with a stop and block. Player two is not in a good place. KO! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in that can grind out the win? Goes for the jump in to start. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. There's a smart rising tackle. Crowns him from above. A jump in? Wow, sat and waited for this opening. Hits that with confidence. Rashid looking for something with Kisara. Player two can't let this simmer. Throws them. Smart play with the throw. Nothing stops this train. Side switch. Okay, here we go. Will this super art do anything? Good decision with that throw. Both sides getting ready. Player two, there's a drive impact. Do they gamble something here on a drop? They are done. Player one comes out on top with a fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
Online ranked match. Versus practice. Combo tries. Versus practice. Training. Main Street.
Survivalist, heroic as a tiger is. Earn my stripes 'cause I know
For a real fight.
Marisa.
Come back.
super hard headed.
Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Get ready.
You call, I answer.
Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
I missed.
Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Knockdown. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Big trouble here. The stun is going to leave them defenseless. Oh! Player 2 chases them down. Will they build meter or just go all in on each other? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Combo with the target combo. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Impact's a no-go. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
A trade, but they're not worried. Shows a medium kick. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. A quick breather. Hits them with a stopping block. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 1 needs to... There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. KO. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Stands firm and blocks the drive-in. Good anti-air. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. The super armor does its job. Neither of them willing to back off here. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Taking stock. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Both are KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Misses the grab. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Combo with the target combo. From up above, hits them with a stopping pop. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the cage for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Both fighters planning something? Burnout activates. The low. Player throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? They must have a game plan here with a critical arc. Ooh, what a smart throw! What now? Player, the throw is denied. Oh my, the Protect! How did they read that? That was the highest if I've ever seen. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
Opens with a jump in? Medium kick, gotta do better than that. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Picks up the counter. Impact, squash. The overhead denied. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Amazing. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player 2 isn't... Oh my god, they just choked it up. Crowns him from above. Oh, here we go. Poke the low. What are they gonna do? Ooh, crushes the shins. Breaking them shins with the low heavy. Player 1, are you kidding me? Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Knocked them out of the air. Jump. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Starts with a jump. Can't tech the throw. Taking stock. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. Knockdown. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Throws them to negate the block. That drive impact is blocked. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? One combo can end this round right now. Just the low heavy connected? Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jump in. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Still very early in the round. This fight is just good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. The level 3 super, looking to make them feel it. Oh, let's go! How will this impact things? Looking for a chance. Player, oh, burnout triggered. Knockdown and player KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
You down for one more?
Final round. Fight!
Starts things off with an anti-air in the punch. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 holding up low heavy. Here comes the connects with the throw. Oh my god, what a throw tech. This releases some big damage. Punish counter on reaction. Oh, Kaku, what a smart throw. What's next? Crowns him from above. There's a drive impact.